hardcore rhymer. Let's get into it, man. This is gonna be my last. So I run some errands, so I won't be back for 4:30. So I'm about to do it a little later when I come back. So I won't be on for 4:30, but I'm gonna do the 4 o'clock on exhibit. What an event! We hardcore 100%, making it stick. Los Angeles proudly presents the real deal. How does it feel? No special effects. Take the chain off your neck. Demand respect. Now all your conversations sound strange to me. Seems like everybody around me done changed but me. Stand alone on my own 2 feet. Stab a track, strangle a beat. Restless, no time for sleep. Blank be wait, I'm concrete, like Benjamin. It's a very thin line between a foe and a friend. Straight to the chin. Not these blank again. Call, spot, slide right in. I ain't trying to see nothing but progress. Regardless, home of the heartless. Move right, remain cautious. Represent nothing but the hustle and struggle. Blank rocks plenty of ice making a double. He's not necessarily a gangster, he's not necessarily a player, he's not necessarily pimped out or thugged out. He's definitely not jiggy. Exhibit is just pure hardcore lyrical. Exhibit is one of those MCs that you can tell was waiting a long time to get his chance to rhyme and show the world he's got skills, and that is exactly how he is felt. Some MCs are known for their hits, flows, or hooks, etc. Exhibit's reputation is strictly for his lyrics. There's a myth in hip hop about LA rappers and MCs about not being lyrical. For years, hip hop heads on the West Coast have known that the problem was with the business. The deals were given to the more commercially polished rappers and MCs. However, the truly lyrical MCs in LA were always in the underground. It wasn't until the mid 90s that these artists started to get some light from the industry. Exhibit comes from that breed of underground MCs that built followings with lyrical command. Around 1995, I first heard him on a tape from a friend, and I thought his voice was incredible. The only problem was he sounded like Craig Mack. A few months later, I saw a video with him to a violin-led orchestra. I thought this kid needs some direction, but his reputation was so solid, people kept his name prominent in hip hop. So it was like, when I picked up the LCD paparazzi, and I thought he was trying to be different. I could, however, tell that lyrically he was no joke, like Mike Tyson. If he got the right trainer, producers, he was gonna make some real noise. A couple years later, he drops 40 Days and 40 Nights. This is where you can see he was more than just an MC. I could clearly see his growth as an artist. He was able to display supreme lyrical skills, keeping it underground and gutter. He dropped some clever hardcore sexual innuendos, some of his classic shocking but amorphic comparisons, including one that was too cool, referring to killing specific plans at Wilshire Fairfax. But he had paid up with the single "What You See Is What You Get." Not only was the song incredible, it was, in my opinion, the best video of the year. This was when it reached the beat balance of presenting lyrically on a hardcore track that was critically acclaimed and commercially successful. Most hardcore MCs never get a chance to experience this. Other than Exhibit, DMX is the only hardcore MC that consistently hits a level of success without compromising hits for it. I think Exhibit's success because for hardcore hip hop fan is really to have someone in the lyrical order spitting fire. Many hardcore MCs use the content and subject matter to carry them through. When a lyricist like Exhibit spits, the fans can appreciate the work he puts in. All MCs know that no matter how many records you sell, the respect always comes from lyrical work. Exhibits the work. The final level was reached when Dr. Dre stated produced his 2000 release Restless. Of course, that was the best music he has ever had, but lyrically, Exhibit shined even better than he previously did. Last with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, DJ Quick brought out another side to Exhibit. He made the song "Sorry I'm Way So Much," where he talked about missing his son. My son was born 4.5 years ago. Love protecting him. Amazing how fast they grow. I come to know about his likes, dislikes, video games, taught him how to ride his first bike. This dude's life, my little blank. I see you getting upset when I'm losing the house, leaving the house. Now let me tell you about trying to make it in this world, to provide for you. All them overseas plane rides, miss you too. Never knew I had to be away so much. $5,000 phone bills, keeping in touch. We start to ski and hutch. We partner for life. I rock mics, so I'm sorry when I hug you. if I squeeze too tight, long nights in the studio take me away. Getting mad because I'm tired. You want me to play. Money can't replace time. I'm just trying to get you out of the firing line and span your mind. At this point, Exhibit has become more than just a hardcore MC. He's now entering the realm of becoming a complete artist. Nonetheless, he's definitely made his mark as a local spitter. I'm sure nobody's mad about putting Exhibit's name among great MCs in the game. All right, thanks for hitting the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Right. Track attack, he's aggressively attacks the beat like a street fighter. No holds barred, that's the strength according to Kool. Kool says that the weakness in Exhibit was strong songwriting at the time. Sometimes the metaphors are scattered, nothing to do with the continuity of the song. What you see is what you get. The LA Times and Restless is the LP. That's the favorite. The records, the favorite records, what you see is what you get. LA Times. Originality for Exhibit, it was an 80 coming from Kool time. He came out in the mid 90s. His voice was very reminiscent of Craig Max, but he definitely brought some flavor to it and brought his groove. 90 for Contest, one of the first MCs, if not the first MC if I ever heard, to rhyme over extreme quartet, classical music, and pop variety. Versatility 75. Exhibit is pretty much the same cat album after album. He's coming at you with lyrical energy and trying to make a hit record. 95, vocabulary. He's one of those MCs that is lyricist and will use his vocabulary like another weapon. 75, substance. A lot of times his content is very West Coast, related still some stuff's in that. A flower as well as being a rhymer. 85 for flow. 75 for flavor. Doesn't play with his voice that much. Keeps it simple and plain. 80, freestyle ability. Feels to me like he's a rhymer who has the ability to freestyle too. The piece he did with in the movie 8 Mile, I don't know how much that was written or rehearsed in the movie, but you can tell he has that presence where he can definitely freestyle. Vocal presence, 95, one of the more notable voices in the game. 85, the performance he got a chance to show what he could do on the open smoke tour, lots of energy. 80, poetic value, still more rhyme over poetry, but he throws poetic things in his rhymes. 80, body of work, each album has gotten better. On the last album with Dre, he seemed to have found his groove on the track side, knowing what kind of musical pocket works best for him. Industry impact 70. He's finally starting to be recognized on the industry side. Cats and hip-hop know him and his lyrical reputation sound, but there's still some more to come on the accolade side as far as the industry is concerned. Social impact 65. Outside of hip-hop, not too many people know about him. I think he may be starting to try to make his mark on the lyrical side. Mid-90s to now, still working, still in projects. 65 longevity. 90 lyrics come at it, keeps it raw, hardcore, and you can tell he loves spinning. 80 battle skills, because his rhyme styles aggressive, even though he hasn't had a public battle that we know about. For the most part, you can hear how his rhymes are designed, that he has the battle instincts. Total score 1,365, average score 80.2. All right, so that's it. Thanks for the 2 people hitting the like button. Subscribe to the channel, definitely helps the channel. So I'll be back maybe after 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that. I got run some errands, so I got to do something. So I won't be on schedule for the 4:30 live stream, but it'll be after. So until then, talk to you soon.